Namaskar, are your consumer rights protected? Exposing dark patterns in online markets as online shopping and digital services explode in India. Are consumers truly protected? Now we break down what your basic consumer rights are, expose the growing threat of dark patterns in digital platforms, and question whether our current laws and protections are keeping up. Namaskar and welcome to Consumer Times, your trusted voice in consumer affairs. Today we are diving into a topic that affects all of us. Are our consumer rights truly protected in the era of dark patterns and booming online markets? Before we begin by understanding what consumer rights actually are, please comment, like, share and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel Consumer Times to motivate us. Consumer rights are the legal entitlements granted to buyers to protect them from unfair practices by businesses. In India, these are laid out in the Consumer Protection Act, 2019 and include 1. Right to safety, protection against hazardous goods and services. 2. Right to information, know what you're buying and at what price. 3. Right to choose, access to a variety of products at competitive prices. 4. Right to be heard, your grievances must be addressed. 5. Right to redressal, compensation against unfair practices. 6. Right of repair, consumer has right to get faulty products repaired. 7. Right to consumer education, learn about your rights and responsibilities. Sounds good, right? But here's the twist, in the world of digital commerce, there's a growing threat that's silently working against these rights. Dark patterns. Now the question is, what are dark patterns? Dark patterns are deceptive design tactics used on websites and apps to trick users into doing things they didn't intend, like signing up for something, buying extra products, or sharing more personal data. These tactics manipulate users' psychology. Examples include hidden costs that show up only at checkout, confirm shaming, guilt-tripping you into clicking yes, misleading buttons that trick you into signing up for emails or auto-renewals, forced continuity, making it hard to cancel a subscription, pre-checked boxes for additional products or donations. You've probably experienced these yourself, maybe without even realizing it. They violate your right to information, choice, and consent. When you're manipulated into making a decision, your choice is no longer free, it's been engineered. With online markets growing rapidly, from e-commerce to fintech, gaming to travel apps, these patterns are becoming more widespread. And the consequences go beyond just extra charges. They impact your privacy, autonomy, and trust. Do we think that the consumer rights protected in the digital space? Here's the big question. Are our laws keeping up with these tactics? The Consumer Protection, E-commerce, Rules, 2020 aim to protect digital consumers in India. They require transparency, grievance redressal, and fair practices by online businesses. In 2023, the Central Consumer Protection Authority, CCPA, also released guidelines to crack down on dark patterns, listing 13 practices as unfair, including fake urgency, basket sneaking, and bait and switch tactics. These are positive steps, but enforcement remains a challenge. Many consumers don't report these manipulations, either because they're unaware or believe it's not worth the effort. So, are we protected? Technically, yes, the framework is there. But in practice, it's not strong enough yet. Big platforms often exploit legal gray areas. Cross-border companies may evade Indian rules. Lack of digital literacy means users don't recognize manipulative tactics. Enforcement mechanisms can be slow and complex. We have rights, but they need stronger enforcement, better awareness, and continuous legal innovation to stay ahead of evolving digital tricks. Here's how you can fight back. Be aware of common dark patterns. Read the fine print, especially before clicking. Report deceptive practices to the National Consumer Helpline, 1-800-11-4000, or through the CPGRAMS portal. Use verified platforms and apps with transparent terms. Share your experiences to educate others. Your awareness is your power. A well-informed consumer is the biggest threat to exploitative businesses. At Consumer Times, we believe that consumer rights should not just exist on paper, they must be actively protected and respected in the digital age. If you've ever faced a dark pattern or had a tricky online experience, share your story in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such consumer-focused insights. Until next time, stay alert. Stay informed. Stay empowered.